What's good? I'm Skip.
And I'm DJ.
And we are DeCypherEd. And today we are covering SZA's latest album, SOS. This is one of the albums that, even though we do hip-hop related content for the most part, like when it came out, I just felt compelled, and so did my brother DJ, to discuss this album. Cause it's a lot of stuff that can be relatable and transferable into hip-hop, especially with the emergence of R&B and hip-hop in this latest era with the Brent Fiases and
Trap and B.
Yeah. So shout out to them niggas for making this episode possible. Yeah. And also as well, got my son's Tirade tour merch on. So as you can see, this is a TDE heavy episode. And also I'd like to mention that this is part one of a 3-part series, like solely related to TDE. Mm-hmm. He said TDE Day, but we're going to put it out probably over the string of maybe 2 weeks or so, just giving multiple pieces of content related to TDE. So before we get started, how are you doing today, brother?
I'm blessed, man.
Highly favored as well.
Absolutely.
So where to start?
I would just start with the title of the album, SOS.
Yeah. Cry for help.
Shit, that's a double entendre. Because it's a cry for help for her, but it's also
for somebody else. Yeah.
Bro, she let y'all know she got time today. She want all the smoke, bro.
From the very first song too. and we not gonna talk about, because we definitely got a format, but it's so much on here, like we kind of got to discuss the first song before we can get into anything else.
Lord, bro.
Like I got on my R&B shit, which is the rap shit version, just translated for this episode. Like I just got the whole SOS song.
Bro, look at this shit.
The whole song. For real, bro. Like ain't no other way around it. Like she put so much into it, and it's like it was a hell of a start, especially for what you expecting to be, a R&B / like genre bending project, but hey, rap is a genre as well. So
when this album came out, like I was telling you before, I went to a listening party. For it, where you go, you put on your headphones and everybody listen to the album.
Yeah.
Supposedly it for the first time all together. But of course I think a lot of those people heard the album before we came in because they was already singing the words. I'm like, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Breaking code and shit.
Right. Because this, oh my God. I don't know why I just seem like a goddamn rookie on a lot of these episodes, but I ain't gonna lie to you. This is my first real helping for SZA. I still ain't listen to Control.
Bro, you got to.
I know. I know I'm slipping. But this is my first helping really of SZA in album format, right? Like I've heard singles here and there, for the most part, but in album format, this is the first time. So ultimately, I didn't really know what to expect. Because SZA's never really been on my radar like that for music. She's been on my radar for other things.
Okay.
But not music. but yeah, like that first song, as soon as I they turned the album on, this ain't no warning shot, just in case you hoes forgot.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute. What are we doing here? Like this ain't R&B.
She said, no, you've been more than lost without me. I'm coming back, I'm so greasy. Ex nigga, he's so needy. Punk ass tried to replace me, but the stakes is too high. I was like, bruh, she going ham. And then she started the verse off where she was like basically what she said, yeah, that's where I need commissions on mine, and then goes into like kind of not even allude, basically saying like I gave y'all the blueprint for this new age R&B shit, and I want my due. Like, and probably I want the money because I really been like helping y'all for free.
Yeah, she been writing all these songs.
I want my publishing.
Yeah.
I'm coming back for my publishing. She was talking so crazy, bro. She said they can't survive off. She said they can't survive off mini-me's. I'm talking pedigree. Ain't no writers, just me. Ain't no spiteful. I'm just T. Can't hate a bitch for free. What she said, talking them off the bench
bitch
like Brady. I'm pressing niggas like KD is sub. I was like, no. I was like, no, SZA. Like KD is sub. I was like, bro, like what got into you, Miss Ma'am?
I was in tune. The moment she, like, when the verse started, but when she said I'm pressing niggas like KD is up,
I was like, damn.
Okay.
Like, 'cause she had my attention. I was just like like, why is she like going so hard? And I listened to it again today. I'm just like, bro, like, SZA, like, who upset you? But she tells us who upsets her throughout this whole album. You know, dislike to all of the
remind you of Della Reese, so classic, that ass so fat it look natural. It's not.
don't get it twisted. And then she got into this part, and we're gonna keep going throughout the project. But this first song just so hard, and I'm like, I talk bullshit I talk bullshit a lot. No more fuck shit. I'm done. Damn right on the one. Damn right on the one. Coming back, she so candid. Coming back, snatch like bandit. Coming back, this ain't can shit. I'm organic with my press squeeze. I'm dumping like press squeeze. I'm alright. Yeah. She was snapping, bro. Like I was like, these flows. Like who the fuck wrote this? But she said, hey, ain't no right. This is just me. Like I was like, damn, bro. Like. And then like how she was weaving in between like the singing and the rapping and all this shit. Yeah. It was what the instrumental reminded me of? A Drake intro.
No, it's Champagne Poetry.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
That is so fun. Like I promise y'all that is not playing. Like we ain't doing no scripted shit over here. Yeah. Outside our format. But damn, I didn't.
That's Champagne Poetry.
Yeah, that's why I said it sounded like a Drake freestyle.
From Certified Lover Boy.
And shows how much I listened to that album that I didn't know that out for real.
And that was one of the damn the best songs on that album. Really was the intro. But yeah, that Champagne Poetry, I like the flip on it because she also, I don't know if this is a reach or not, but she did kind of address him. And one we'll get to that song. I'll bring it up. But yeah, I think that was intentional.
Okay.
For sure. Because all the shit that Drake be talking pulled up on the girl Solana show. She a natural. I dated SZA back in 2008 and all that. Like basically being a goddamn chatty patty. Like niggas, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like damn.
Like, ew, Drake, how old is she? But
like SZA's like, bro, chill, bro. Like
put my business in the street.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Especially some old shit like that.
So just like, yeah. So I think that was definitely intentional.
Okay.
For sure.
What were your initial thoughts for the project? Outside of this like wild start to the album?
I mean, based off her singles, I didn't really know what to expect because her singles are like so different. Like she don't really have like, to me, this may be a reach. Like I said, this may be my not even.
I think I'm finna agree. I think I know what you're finna say. Go ahead.
For her catalog, but she don't really have like a set sound.
No,
like,
she doesn't. Like
all her songs are different as shit. So
she like Mystique, bro.
Yeah, so I didn't really know like what to expect exactly. But when I heard SOS, I'm like, okay, I'm locked in.
Yeah.
I'm strapped in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she could snap at any moment for real.
Exactly.
And she did the very next song. But my initial thoughts was, of course, like this shit fire. Like, and I was the comparison that I had between Control and SOS is I personally feel like her voice sounds more natural on this one. Like it felt like
she used a lot of like auto-tune.
Yeah. Yeah, like some version of something. Like they was doing a lot of cooking like on the vocals. And it's not that she can't sing. It was just, that might have been, with the sound that she was going for. But like this one sounds much more like natural. And it has like a different level of warmth, which is wild for such a toxic album. But yeah, this one definitely sounds much more natural.
Yeah.
Unlike the butt. But yeah.
She don't give a damn, bro.
Hell no.
She let y'all know, like, look, y'all already been, saying this and that. I'm just gonna tell you, yes.
It's not real, but it's okay.
It's not, but
and
it's okay.
She mentioned it again in another song.
Oh, side note, bro, did you see the Kill Bill video?
I have not. I have not.
Wait till you get to watch that shit.
All right, I'll watch it. Oh yeah. Thirdly, I really like rapper SZA. Cause I feel like she was kind of like Travis Scott type rapping on low.
Bruh, I was gonna address that. I really like their chemistry, bruh.
Yeah.
Travis Scott and SZA, like they
when he get a hold of a singer.
Yeah.
We just gotta watch him.
Like
he's a sniper.
Like every time that him and SZA do something together, like they really work well together.
Yeah, because what they did, Love Galore.
Yeah,
that was the name of yeah. That was good, bro. You gotta listen to Control, bro. Because as good as you think this album is, a lot of people gonna argue that Control is better.
Okay,
yeah.
Is it as long as this one?
It's long too. I don't know if it's an hour plus. I hadn't listened to it in a while. I'm gonna have to pull it off the wall and check it out. Dang. Oh, well, that's not the album that we're doing today, but
yeah,
I might have to just, go grab it and just put it right there. But yeah, it's good, and it's definitely a genre bending album like this.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of pop, a lot of the influx of like a little new age soul, definitely the R&B shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's this, and you can tell she went through something to give her like a busload of content for this new album.
Yeah, but she was basically living life because when did Control come out?
5 years ago, maybe.
Okay, it's TDE, bro. That's one thing about TDE artists is, bro, they take their time or do whatever they need to do before they release the album, bro, to give y'all the content. So that's why this is like appreciation, bro, because people been waiting 5 years. This is her technically a sophomore album.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the other artists we're going to talk about later on. But
it was worth the wait.
Yeah, it was worth the wait.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's really interesting. She went through a lot to give y'all this album clearly. So
And not only is she like tackling a bunch of different genres, but she like super comfortable on all of them.
Facts.
Like I listened to this album straight through for the first time when we was reviewing it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, like she not missing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's some songs that are like better than other songs, and then it's some songs that are like super duper top tier. But like it ain't like for her to put out an album that's 23 songs.
Yeah, it's long.
It ain't a miss on the whole album, bro.
Yeah.
So since we talking about that, like, let's get into our favorite tracks of the project. What are some of your favorite tracks?
Yeah, I definitely got a couple
out of this 87 song project.
I'll probably say, "Gone Girl" is probably my favorite out of the whole album because I think I mentioned it to you slightly before, but that song to me is when I first heard it, I'm like, okay, this is an album song.
Uh-huh.
This is like, okay, like you always know when you hear that song on the album, like, okay, this is one of the ones. You know what I'm saying? So Gone Girl is probably my favorite. Then you got Low, Blind, Special is really, really good. I got a kind of connection to that song. Conceited, she was getting off on Conceited, bro.
Yeah.
She was getting off on that shit. Well, outside of SOS, because that's another one of my favorites. Conceited, the rapping SZA, she was getting off on Conceited, bro. And a song that I didn't have initially is Love Language.
Mm-hmm.
Love Language has grown on me.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. Love Language has grown on me over the past week or so.
Okay.
So I really like that song now. Too Late and Nobody Gets Me.
Okay. And mine are like, I feel like SOS. I mean, what's the intro song?
SOS, yeah.
I feel like that song like just automatically like it don't count. Like it's automatically a favorite song. But my top 7, Low, Gone Girl, Love Language, Nobody Gets Me, Far, Shirt, and Good Days.
Okay.
Like you said, like how you get to it where you're like, okay, this sounds like an album song. And I feel like this collection right here just sounds like a bunch of album tracks. And also on top of that, it's like, well, she's like at peak vulnerability. And I feel like that's probably where she gets like, where she's like creating her best songs. Yeah. Like now she may be on some of the other songs like talking her best shit, but like the song, like I probably would take Low and put Blind, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like vulnerable SZA, like bravado aside, like when she really get in her bag, like you know, and questioning everything and like, you know, dealing with self-doubt and all this other shit, trying to rationalize like what's going on and how she fits in the scheme of other people's lives and how she can adjust, you know, after that set of circumstances. That's when she makes her best music to me.
Yeah.
On this particular album. Because the intro to Control. That shit is nuts. And it's kind of the same, but like kind of like Savage too.
Okay.
Shit, what's my favorite song? It might be Gone Girl. Either Gone Girl or Nobody Gets Me.
Okay.
Probably Gone Girl though.
Yeah. That's what it was, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, I take it. Nah, I can't take none of that. So I just have to add it. I add Blind.
Yeah.
Yeah. We kind of streamlining through this. What are like some of the themes and concepts? Because like you said, I know you said you had a lot of bars you wanted to run through.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the themes and concepts that you came across while listening to the album?
The biggest ones is she really tried to get introspective on a lot of these songs. Her own independence in the sense that, especially when you get into a relationship with people, you become codependent on them, whether it's for, whatever it is. Like you become dependent on that person to the point where you start to lose sight of self. And a lot of people, including myself, like have fallen victim to that before. So that just trying to become, or rather realize who she is as a woman without depending on or relying on whoever this nigga is for her emotional stability is very important throughout this album. So definitely, her independence, self-confidence, her pride got her in a lot of shit on this album. Her ego as well.
For sure.
She definitely has a lot of regret in the decisions that other people have made, like things that they've done to her, but also things that she's done to cause the damage that she's going through. So a lot of regret and just the fact of companionship. Ultimately, like as humans, we're bred to be paired or just to have someone else. Like we're not meant to be alone on this earth, whatever your religion is, whatever, it doesn't matter. I just feel as though just as a human, we're not meant to be alone. Yeah. Even though you die alone. But while you're on earth, you crave companionship in some form or fashion, whether it be romantic or just platonic or just anything. You crave that companionship. Everybody wants that. I don't care what nobody say, I'm a loner, or I do this, I do. Fuck all.
Nigga, you wish you had a friend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like stop the bullshit. Stop the cap. You want you a friend, my nigga. Like be for real, bro. Everybody wrote that. If anybody say they don't, they fucking lie. So companionship is definitely on this album something that she definitely wants for sure, and she'll go through whatever she need to go through to get it. Oh man. Kill Bill.
And it's another song on
Seek
here.
and Destroy.
Yeah, bro, but it's another song on here that I can't remember exactly, but she was basically saying to the extent of like, this shit's super toxic and it's super draining, but like, I can't let it go because I feel like I need it. Like, even to the point where, hey man, we just hooking up for real. Like, I still need you around. Like, I'll settle for that. Yeah. And I was just like, damn, sis, like, man, let somebody give her a hug, man. Yeah, and I'm sure, like, if she's gotten to the point where she was able to release this, that she's maybe, she's definitely addressed it. So I'm thinking, she probably got to a point where she, is past it to a certain degree. But like, listen to this shit, it's like, damn, bro, like
she was literally on both sides.
Hell yeah,
on the spectrum, like in the sense of I'm the one that's doing the goddamn hurting. Like I'm the one that's controlling these niggas, putting these niggas down, but also at the same time, I'm simping for this nigga.
Yeah, and it's like it's almost like she taking her like exacting revenge on people. But like I said, like there's some shit that niggas do all the time. Like a girl hurt them and they go like on a whole spree, get off as much as they can.
That's what Low is.
Yeah. She said, hey, keep my fucking name out y'all mouth, bro.
Yeah, that Low is the one to where like you say, you start out with SOS, that's her cry for help. And then like, damn, this nigga done fucked over. So we're going to kill B. I want to kill this nigga and whoever that he dealing with. So I'm gonna seek and destroy all that shit.
And then the seek and destroy was like just more of an admission. Like, why are you bragging about? Because it's like almost like maybe, Kill Bill was kind of like a dream or some shit. And like she just kept, or a fantasy. Yeah. She just kept going with it. Because like throughout the process of Kill Bill, she starts like, hey, I might do it. Hey, I'm finna do it. I did it. Like
Seek and Destroy.
And then Seek and Destroy just like more like it's just like, hey, like almost like, yeah, I really did this shit. Like the story continues. Like I murked the fuck out of that nigga. Like for real, for real.
But then she realized that ultimately that ain't gonna get her what she wants. So she just like, fuck it. I'm finna try to get revenge on this nigga.
Yeah.
So I'm finna call up all my hoes.
Get all my favorite hoes.
Get my roster back. And I'm out here in these streets. I'm for the streets. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, she's still thinking about this nigga the whole time while she out here fucking on these niggas, thinking that, well, she want them to be him. So she fucking on these niggas because she wanted to be him. So she go back to him like, okay, what's your love language?
Yeah.
Tell me how to connect to you.
So we can make this work, man.
Yeah. Like
so we can make this work.
Those two verses on love language is crazy. Like, let me just pull the lyrics on, bruh.
While you doing that, let me get to my themes and concepts.
Go ahead, bro.
Shout is super toxic, bro. Like,
facts.
Like before we get past in, like that's what we're trying to say. She is super toxic, and I put in here. I made a special note. She playing the victim harder than Drake. Like this, the first time I done seen Future be trying, but it don't be working. Mm-hmm. But like she actually succeeded playing the victim better than Drake doing his music. And I said that this is a backslider's playbook. And a lot, you know, throughout the process of the album, like I'm making these notes, like as I'm going, like I was like, damn, it sounds like Shawty's self-value is shot. Like the character that she's, you know, introducing to the world through this music. And I was like, she also accepted the fact that she ain't shit. But she also plays like she's in pursuit of her better self and wants to be treated that way. Mm-hmm. Sometimes.
Yeah.
And other times, she's out for self, like you were saying, moving at 100 miles per hour, like doing the most damage that she can. And one of the songs, she was like, she kept reiterating the fact, like, now that everything is ruined, like, I can't complain. Like, I'm so fucking free. Like, I'm by myself. Like, now that basically, like, bro, I went on this, like, self-destructive path. Mm-hmm. And it's like, hey, well, since everything is destroyed now, you know, I guess I should be happy now. I guess I should be free. But it's like just that toxicity of not going through the process of healing. Like, just because you burn the house down doesn't mean that you don't still have memories of this house. Mm-hmm. And I feel like through the process of this album, she went through the stages of grief to get her to at least being willing to accept, you know, what was and what is, and move forward with her life from that point forward.
Bruh, on love language, she like, okay.
Let me pull it up too.
She said, patience ain't no virtue with you. I done wasted plenty of time pacing around. Hate this coupe. You had bitches on the side and you let my mind wander too. You relentless, nigga. I don't need rent, nigga. So basically, I don't need you to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't what I need you for. You text me like I'm waiting for you to come lie to me. Ruin my day saying shit to hurt me. I can't compete. Still on the way, I lay awake. If you're not around me, I'm so onto you. I'm still gone for you. So she
bless her heart, bro.
Bro, I need you to come talk to me in your love language. Show me, how to connect to you. Help me understand your love language. Then you go into verse 2. As bad as I want to be yours, I still can't get with the program. Sex hitting like a slow jam. Stick around because I want to. So that lets me know, bro, you know exactly what the fuck going on, but you choose to be here because you just cannot get over.
But everybody done played the fool before. Exactly. And I think that's what makes it so relatable, like across genders. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care how cool a nigga portray a male portrays himself to be. Like, everybody done been dumb for somebody before. Like,
facts.
And then that's why a lot of dudes like Future so much, because, and like Drake at the same time, because it's like, hey, those are two polar opposites of the same person. You know what I mean? Like, Future, this super cold, callous, heartless dude, or this what he projects, and then has the occasional like, I love you for real. And then, but Drake is on the other side, like, you hurt me, you this, you that.
But I'm a flex at the same time.
But I was really trying to be good to you. Yeah. But the whole time, like, he really not for real, or he is, but it's momentary. So it's like, like, everybody done been hurt before. Everybody done been hurt deep before, so much so that they go on this long, like get stuck on this carousel with this person, you know, continuing to, you know, go through grief and hurt yourself again and continue to reopen old wounds.
And at the end of this verse here, this is why I feel as though going around just having casual sex, that shit is a detriment, because soul ties is 100% real. And the reason why I say that, as far as just this song in particular, she said, as bad as I want to be, keep focused, you remind me that I'm imperfect and it sucks to admit it. But nobody put that purpose in me like you do. Still, nobody gets to work out of me like you do. Nobody gets the truth up out of me quite like you. You the definition of my right hand, never mind riding back seat when you lead me. Bro, that means that whatever, regardless of all the shit that she said in the first verse, or how relentless this nigga is, he put you down, he talk you left and right. He didn't tap something in you.
Yeah, he got her soul for real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That you'll be willing to accept all the bullshit he gave you in verse 1 because he awakened something in you to the point where you just can't let it go.
Yeah, but that's that toxic shit, because like those people like have like this very uncanny ability of like reaching the very like bruh, they can get through any firewall, like any spiritual firewall, any just veil that you got up, they get to that deepest vulnerability that you have, and they know how to like control you through that, which is manipulation. So the nigga is toxic too.
Exactly.
So like, and that's how they able to do that, because the whole time they're looking for a way to get their claws in you the deepest. You know, just like you said, he knows how to bring the most out of her. He knows how to he's able to emotionally control her. You know what I mean? So like, when you caught up like that with somebody, male or female, like it's hard to get away, because they like have, until you like get to the point where you realize what's going on and you're willing to say that you no longer want to deal with that, they have that level of control of you because they know exactly what to say to get you to come back.
And then the thing is with the toxic shit, she's in this situation with this nigga that clearly she can't get 100% of what she want, right?
Yeah.
So what do? Okay, fine, I can't get this nigga. You go fuck over the next nigga and mess him up, or you mess over the next girl, or whatever your preference is, because you can't get what you want out of this person. So you go fuck up the next person, because in Blind, that's exactly what she doing in Blind, bro. Like if you pull that up, bro.
Let me pull it up.
Bro, this shit. She literally says in the first verse, she with this new nigga, right? But she said she fucking on her ex because he validates me.
Yeah.
Fucking up a chick. I don't want a receipt. I might get possessed. Let my spirit speak freely. My
past can't escape me. My pussy precedes me. My how times change. I'm still playing the victim, and you still playing to pick me. Like it's so embarrassing. Like all of the things I need living inside of me, I can't see. It's so embarrassing. All the love I see living inside of me, I can't see. I'm blind.
Like you clearly understand that you need some type of self-worth or self-validation in order to to move forward, but you're refusing to see that shit.
Well, okay. And I see it as she's blind to the self-love. Like, and this probably where I got to when I was like self-value shot. She's not even willing to look inside to acknowledge and value herself enough to understand that the validation that she's getting from him is fickle and it's short-lived. Like it's just a fill up at the time, but it's like if you understand what's going on for real inside, and you know, value yourself more, or be more conscious of how you value yourself, and then in turn value yourself more, like that won't be enough for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like putting your phone on a charger for 10 minutes at a time. Like it'll stop your phone from dying, but like it'll never be fully charged. Like it'll never be able to do everything that it can do. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I had to put Blind back on there for me, because it's just like, bro.
My pussy precedes me. My how the times change. You still talk about babies, and I'm still taking the playing bees, bro.
Because it's and because this song like really shows me like that she is aware. Like, she knows what the fuck is going on.
Exactly, bro.
You know, but she's hoping that it gets better.
Yeah.
You know, so much so that she's like, hey man, like I'll put myself on the cross for you. You know, I'll play dumb right now. Mm-hmm. I'll play the fool like in hopes that you decide that you see me how I want you to see me. But the whole time, bro, not gonna see you how you want to be seen until you see yourself that way.
Right.
You know, so until you stop playing blind to the bullshit and awaken to who you are, like, he gonna forever be able to treat you like somebody he can play with. and that's why I was like, bro, like, and that's why I said, like, she's accepted that also she plays like she's in the pursuit of her better self and wants to be treated that way. Mm-hmm. Sometimes. You know what I mean?
Sometimes.
Like she don't, the character that's being portrayed in this project is like, hey man, like I don't just want a nigga. I want this one.
Yeah.
I want this one.
Yeah.
So until I can get this one, like how I feel like I need to have him, like I'm gonna just play the game. But whole time the game is like destroying her, like got her acting out of character and doing all this other shit and taking out other people. Mm-hmm. So yeah, man. Yes, sir. Like, and then, bless the person that was described in the creation of this project.
Yeah, because that goes like into Gone Girl. And the reason why, and this song, like, it's the second verse that kind of got me, because I really personally related to the second verse when you go to it. Because this the one she was like, she's gone. You better learn how to face it. She's gone. She's basically trying to put a chant in her mind to like accept that I need to leave this situation, bro.
Yeah,
this shit is not good for me. Go, girl. Gone, nigga. Get out of here.
I need your touch, not your scrutiny.
Yeah, like she's basically pleading to him, like, please, like, this is her, well, one of her last times pleading to this nigga, but like, please, I need your touch, not your scrutiny. Then you go to the second verse, can't think, it's too hard to process. Get around you and I regress. I decide what demons I digest. I'm just tired of repeating, I digress.
Yeah.
Trying to find deeper meaning in nonsense. Trying to grow without hating the process. And that took me back to a relationship I don't really want to like think about. But I'm just saying, like, it took me back because that's the mindset I literally had, because I'm trying to grow, be a better person, like be a better man, but also trying to place myself in this person's life. Yeah. And it's not working.
You can't inject yourself in somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's when it is, because it feel like you going against a, immovable object for real. And like you said, that's the point she's at, because it's like I'm trying to be better, like, but that's the thing. Like, she's almost trying to be better for him. And maybe if she's better, then he'll be more receptive to, her as a person and like all who she is. And that's why she's like, okay, like I went and got a little better. Like, am I good enough now? And he like,
yeah, that shit's sad.
We doing really what we doing. Like, what do you want me to say? She like please, then, like,
tired of anticipating the worst, yet still anticipating the worst. Every time you know what's gonna happen. Yeah. Every single time you anticipate it, but you just hope it don't happen. Yeah. But you know what's about to happen.
And like when people get caught in a trauma loop, they, it's like, it's gonna happen, but you still hoping for, like, a small part of you like hopes that it's gonna work this time. Although you really know. Like, it ain't even anticipation for it. It's like, this shit finna go left. Yeah. But it's a small, like, I heard somebody say not too long ago, like, hope is like the greatest instrument of despair. And it makes so much sense in this, because it's like you really holding on to the prayer of the thought that this is gonna work someday. Mm-hmm. So you continue to like dig your own grave, like, till you look down and you can't see light no more. And that's what she's doing on.
And then when you go to the bridge on that, and that's what she drowned at, because those memories and all those attachments that she has now, like at that point she said, and the memories drown me the further I go. Ain't nobody talking about the damage, pretending like it's all okay. I tried to erase. I live to escape. Bro, that's so hard to me, because you know that, like, you living every day trying to get out of that place that you were with him, but those memories, it's too much for her. Yeah. She can't take it. So it's just like,
because it's like, shouty, he's not the one.
Yeah. That's why she's smoking on the X-Pac in the next song.
He's not the one for you, queen. Like you gotta keep moving. Like if anytime you feel like you gotta revert from what you're doing to feel comfortable in the situation, it's not the situation you should be in. Yep. And this is far beyond. This is in relationships in general.
Yep.
Like let's say you've been building on yourself and all that, but you get around somebody who make you feel uncomfortable in the new, in the like clean skin that you have on you now. Evacuate like immediately, because that person don't see in you what you see in yourself. So they would rather you be at a level that either they're comfortable with or the level that they haven't grown past. So yeah, love yourself. For real.
The X-Pac song, that's fire too. I mean, it ain't like one of my favorites, but like I get the placement of it. So I'm like, okay. And like she, like I said, at that point, like I said, she gone, girl. Okay, I finally had the courage to leave, right? So we smoking on that X-Pac, man. You know, fuck that nigga. You know, blase, blah.
You know how they get.
But then you go to the next song, Ghost in the Machine.
I like that song. It wasn't one of my favorites, but I did like that song.
Bro, the chorus, bro. Let me go back to the chorus.
This DeCyphered episode is just straight bars, it seems like.
It is,
mixed with like the themes and the concepts, but the lyrics that we're using, like just driving the themes home. You know what I mean? Like that's like the header or whatever. But yeah.
And then Ghost in the Machine, she just basically getting like those memories then crap back on her again. She getting caught back up in the vortex again. And now she thinking about going back to that nigga. Because if you go to the next song, F for F, let's see. I get a rise out of watching you fall. Get a kick out of missing your call. I hate me enough for the two of us. Hate that I can't let go of you enough. This is why I fuck him because I miss you.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Come on,
get the fuck out of here. When I heard that, I was like, you sick little individual. You sick little individual. Like, I just had to get my rocks off. You got no loyalty. What she say? Something about popping off or whatever. Like, going on with that bullshit.
But then in the next song, you talk about nobody gets me but you.
And that's the thing. And that's what I'm saying. Like, when you get caught up in like a real deal codependent relationship, or you're dependent on the other person, it might not even be codependent. He or she might not even be feeling you like that, but they understand how to trigger and how to gaslight and manipulate you. So you feel like, hey man, we in it. It just ain't working how it's supposed to work right now. But nah, this is how it's working, like intentionally. So the nobody gets me is like yeah, man. She playing the victim, bro. I'm sorry. That's what we at right here. She playing the victim, bro.
And it pissed me off. This character pissed me off because she is. But then you get to the song Special. She said, I hate how you look at her because you never saw me like I was an art piece. You treat me like I was an ordinary girl. Like, bro, he don't want you.
Like, what's the name of that movie? That rom-com? He's not that into you. Like, for real. Like, you know, like, and it's a thing, like, it's not attractive. I don't care how bad a girl is. Like, if she don't feel herself the way she should, the dude is not gonna feel it, and vice versa. Like, if you super insecure, it don't matter how good you look or how much money you got. Like, if that person is like really seeking a relationship with you, that's gonna be a huge turnoff to the point where they're not gonna want to deal with you like that for real. Yeah. And they might stick around for whatever, you know what I mean? But
that desperation,
they not trying to really be with you. You know what I'm saying?
That desperation can be used in so many different ways.
Yeah, and that's what he got. He got like, let's say 9 times out of 10, this dude probably not a quote unquote regular nigga. But like, just imagine like what a regular nigga feeling like if he got like SZA like
going nuts
on a string, bro. Man, let me take this bit real quick. Hey, cuz, I'm finna get SZA to pull up. Look at, shut up. And then she pull up in a fucking Bentley coupe or something, like emotionally strung out over this regular ass dude. You know what I mean? Like, so like, he could be dealing with her like for like to boost himself up. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like the whole, like, bro, I got, cause the nigga like will be cool with just having a regular girl like strung out emotionally over them. But you got a star like SZA, like just out her body over you, like at all times. Like she can't function for real, like independent of you. Like, so like I could see that could be a reason why Buddy not trying to like let her go too. Like it's a confidence thing.
And in those situations too, they also try to make excuses for the other person.
Yeah.
Because when you go to the song Too Late, if you hear the chorus, she like, is it too late for us? We're both dangerous. Moving so close, we combust. But is it so bad that I want more?
Yes.
Is it too late for us? We both scared of love. That nigga ain't scared of no love, bro. He just don't want to give it to you.
That's the thing with women just in general, bro. Like ladies, you know, I love you all.
I swear.
But y'all will envision some shit. Oh my God. And that's just, you know, what it is. And that like puts you on this like this hamster wheel where you can't see the forest for the trees. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's what that song is in a nutshell. Yeah. She can't see the forest for the trees. Like, bro, you see he's not valuing you.
Yeah.
And then you talking about something. Yeah, man, we both just fucked up. So we just let's just be fucked up together. No, leave this nigga, bro. Leave this nigga, bro. Like for real.
Oh shit. And I want to touch on like
Boogie been trying to get you for years.
Man, what?
He probably treat you right on gang.
But another one of my songs I like is Conceited.
Yeah.
This is rapper SZA. And bruh, like in the first verse, she said, I done got my body done. I ain't got no guilt about it. I heard your opinion. I could have did without it. All these bitches is mean, despicable like, oh, feeling like Mike Lowry, about to bump up my salary. Heard they counted me out, love it when they counted, bruh. She going off, bro. And then with the chorus, now the chorus is what actually made me like the song. She was like, she said, I got no reason to depend on you. No reason to make friends. I'm cool. Mm-hmm. I got everything that I need and I want more. I can't take my foot off their neck. It's an encore. Bruh, I just turned the song off when I heard her say that shit the first time. Cause I just so, like, I can envision that shit.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like, she putting, you know, so her foot on their neck. Like, nigga, this encore, I'm just gonna keep doing this shit. I'm gonna keep applying pressure like I'm that bitch.
Yeah.
Type shit. So I got everything and I'm living out all for revenge. I've been burning bridges and I do it all over again. Cause I'm betting on me, nigga. Yeah. Like, that shit hard,
She's
bro.
Sick, bro. She was really like, this character was in a really wild time. Like she was spiraling. Like on the what's the name? I'm spiraling. Like that's what this whole album is, bro. But like
positive vibes.
Yeah. Let's we got a few more minutes. Let's what are some of the last two songs you want to talk about?
I mean it's still bars on here, but I mean
we'll go through some of the bars you got.
I mean, I just BBLs in general has gotten just such
nigga?
No, listen, like it just got such a negative connotation on shit. Yeah. And the fact that she had to literally like confirm and address this shit multiple times on the album when ultimately, your body, your choice. If you want to do that shit, go for it. As long as you ain't killing yourself, I would say if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that it's gotten such a negative connotation that the fact that she had to address it multiple times is kind of like, I don't know, it's just kind of weird to me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, I don't like having to just me, like myself, I don't like having to explain myself as some shit that I know that I like or no, I know that I want. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't ask me no questions. Don't doubt, like, nigga, that's what I want to do. That's what I'm gonna do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of shit. So I kind of feel for her on that, but at the same time, the shit that how she confirmed the shit on the album was just wild. Bro, asshole, what she said, asshole natural. The shit is not, bro. That shit, that's crazy to me. But
and then she said on one of these songs, like, now she want to be skinny. Like she was just like super duper.
Like you can't do this. Bro. Like pick a side, my nigga.
But that's the thing. Like she really was just going through it, bro. Like she was confused, the Good Days song was just like when you get like a breath of like when you get your head above the water for a second and you're like, okay, like it's okay. Like I've been straight for a while. Like these are my good days. You know what I'm saying? So I just this album was, and I feel like Good Days and Forgiveness is actually like those last stages of grief. Like it getting to the point where
forgive less.
I'll forgive less. Well, excuse me. But I think she said, and it's like something like it's all good or it's all love or some shit. What they said at the end of Forgive Less.
Go ahead. I don't remember.
It's all love, my nigga. Yeah, I thought she said, and what I got from that was like it was what it was. I'm moving forward. Like at this point, I understand. In order for me to truly be happy, I have to release you from judgment, and I have to forgive you in order to continue to build myself up. Mm-hmm. So I like how, like you said, like it's a full sequence of events.
Yeah, like it literally tells a whole fucking story, bro.
Yeah,
like from start to finish. And that's why I think it was important that we at least highlight or talk about the album outside of the toxic shit.
Yeah.
Like it's just a really good body of work, and I appreciate it because I mean, ultimately I became a fan.
Yeah.
You know, I like those moments when I become a fan of something for the first time. Like those are moments I always remember. You know what I'm saying? And I always remember this album when it comes to her in particular. Because like I said, this is my first full helping of SZA. So I definitely wasn't disappointed for sure. She is Toxic Queen by far.
Yes.
It's not even close.
Yes.
So don't try to go for the crown right now.
The closest person was Summer Walker. But I feel like with this, like it had got to a point where like the girls, as my wife said, she was like, the girls was on Twitter talking about this was too toxic for them.
No, it's not.
But yeah, I think when you look at it from and we looking at it from a man's perspective, like we looking at this shit like really logical. Like we got bullet points and shit. So it's like, but yeah, looking at it from this perspective, it's really just like the throes and the motions that somebody goes through, like leading up to, during, and after a very tough.
Bruh, it's not
unhealthy breakup.
It's not that it's too toxic. They don't want to face the shit that they be doing. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna point fingers.
No, but I'm just saying though, like when you really look in that mirror or you see a situation and that reflection, like you do that same shit.
Yeah.
You don't want to be confronted with that shit ever.
This is true.
So I think it's for those women who don't like the album. I think it hits too close to home for them.
Yeah.
That's what I feel as though it really is ultimately. So, because like you said, this is really just everyday relationship type shit that
she was just really, really, really honest.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all it is.
Yeah,
bro.
She didn't make it seem just like she was getting hurt. Like she also like made it very clear she was an agent of her own demise. You know what I mean?
Agent Smith.
For real. Like she was an agent in her own demise. And it's like, what else do you do at that point? Like nobody can help you until you're willing to help yourself. And that's why you get to like Good Days and Forgive Less, when it's just like, hey, it is what it is.
I throw my hands
like kiss on the cheek, walk off. Like I could have set your car on fire like Angela Bassett did, but like I'm past that. So like,
oh, and another thing, and then we can kind of wrap up. But whoever this, it's clearly like this dude at one point was going to marry her, and then her career supposedly got in the way of that, as far as her being separated from him. Because so at that point, I think was that on?
I'm gonna call you Tidbit Tony.
Wait a minute, what song was that?
That's your new name, Tidbit Tony.
What song was that?
Oh yeah, then we got I close.
Nobody gets me. Yeah, nobody. That's what it was. Where she basically mentioned how like they was engaged at one point, and he cut it off and dropped it off because when she went on tour and all this shit, and I guess the disconnect happened.
Nigga got jealous because she blew up.
Probably.
That's why he handling her like this. This nigga jealous. Nigga
and he was there probably before the fame or on the come up or some shit. So you
when she was
her most vulnerable.
Yeah, when she was regular SZA.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, everybody go through something to get somewhere.
But then at the same time, like, and this is one. I promise this is my last point. I promise this is my last point. You gotta understand, if there's issues in a relationship, bro, sex does not solve everything. And I'm talking to whoever need to hear that shit. Okay? Because a lot of these situations, she stick it in. Let me forget about it.
Yeah, because she said, I'm bored with myself. Come fuck me.
Yeah, like every time they get into an altercation or something comes up, just fuck me so we can forget about it. No, bro.
It's not helping the situation at all.
It's still gonna be there, bro. So y'all gotta stop using sex as a way to get out of a situation.
It's a vice.
Right. If it's a problem, you need to address it. And if it's killing you to the point where the relationship is not gonna last, then You know what you got to do.
Because at the end of the day, we animals. Like, it's gonna take a lot to get to a point where you're not willing to have sex with somebody.
Yeah.
So, I was told that we should incorporate this permanently through our episodes, where we get to the end and we speak directly to the artist. So, SZA.
Yes.
This is a fantastic album. Fantastic. Like, the more we like looked into it and broke it down, it's just amazing that you were able to illustrate, because this is definitely a visual project. Illustrate the tangible elements of the stages of grief of a relationship, and going through the self-doubt, like going through the points where you're not as sure of yourself, going through the points where you have like delusions of grandeur in reference to the relationship, hoping that it will be something that ultimately in the back of your head you have more doubt than belief than it'll actually become. It's been a while since you dropped the project, and as I was saying, I got Control on the Wall because it is most definitely a classic. So I just hope that if it take this much time for you to live and come back with stuff like this, TDE, in my opinion, stands for taking damn eternity. So if it take you another 5 years to release a project and it comes out this good, like, the real fans will be willing to wait, as you saw with the reception for this project. It was the highest first week selling R&B project this year or some shit like that. So, like, yeah, as you can see, like, the people who fuck with you are really fucking with you and were anticipating this project. So continue to do what you're doing, continue to live, continue to love, and continue to grow as a woman, as an artist. Yeah, that's all I got. Shout out to SZA.
You are beautiful. And I'm gonna leave it there. Watch the Kill Bill video, bro.
All right, I'll check it out.
You'll know what I'm talking about.
I'll check it out. And that's it.
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. Shout out to SZA, man.
And this was another episode of DeCyphered. As always, follow us on Instagram at DeCypher Media Group. Subscribe to this. Drop a like. Drop a comment. Continue to engage. It helps with the algorithm, and we definitely appreciate that. Like I was saying, this is TDE whatever. So we're gonna drop more TDE content in the coming weeks. So until next time, peace.